things without their knowing it. He overturns them in his anger. He shakes the earth from its place and makes its pillars tremble. He speaks to the sun and it does not shine. He seals off the light of the stars. He alone stretches out the heavens and treads on the waves of the sea. He is the maker of the Bear and Orion, the Pleiades and the constellations of the south. He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed, miracles that cannot be counted. When he passes me, I cannot see him. When he goes by, I cannot perceive him. He snatches away. Who can stop him? Who can say to him, what are you trying? God does not restrain his anger. Even the cohorts of Rahab cower at his feet. How then can I dispute with him? How can I find words to argue? Though I were innocent, I could not answer him. I can only believe if I judge from mercy. Even if I suffered in the neighbor's pocket, I do not believe he would give me a blow. He would crush me with a storm and multiply my wounds for no reason. He would not let me regain my breath, but would overwhelm me with misery. If it is a matter of strength, he is mighty. If it is a matter of justice, who will summon him? Even if I were innocent, my mouth would condemn me. If I were blameless, it would pronounce me guilty. Although I am blameless, I have no concern for myself. I despise my own life. It is all the same. That is why I say, he destroys both the blameless and the wicked. When a scourge brings sudden death, he invites the despair of the innocent. When land falls into the hands of the wicked, he blindfolds its judges. If it is not he, then who is it? My days are swifter than a runner. They fly away without a glimpse of joy. They skim past like boats of papyrus, like eagles swooping down on their prey. If I say, I will forget my complaint, I will change my expression and smile. I still dread all my sufferings, for I know you will not hold me innocent. Since I already found guilty, why should I struggle in vain? Even if I washed myself with soap, and my hands with washing soda, you would plunge me into a slime pit, so that even my clothes would detest me. He is not a man like me that I might answer him, that we might confront each other in court. If only there were someone to arbitrate between us, to lay his hand upon us both. Someone to remove God's rod from me, so that his terror would frighten me no more. Then I would speak up without fear of him. But as it now stands with me, I cannot. Chapter 10 of my soul. I will say to God, do not condemn me, but tell me what charges you have against me. Does it please you to oppress me, to spurn the work of your hands while you smile on the schemes of the wicked? Do you have eyes of flesh? Do you see as a mortal sees? Are your days like those of a mortal, or your years like those of a man, that you must search out my faults and probe after my sin? Though you know that I am not guilty and that no one can rescue me from your hand. Your hands shaped me and made me. Will you now turn to destroy me? Remember that you won't be like the lady. Will you now turn me to dust again? Did you not pour me out like milk and curdle me like cheese? Clothe me with skin and flesh and knit me together with bones and sinews. You gave me life and showed me kindness, and in your providence watched over my spirit. But this is what you concealed in your heart, and I know that this was in your mind. If I sinned, you would be watching me, and would not let my offense go unpunished. If I am guilty, woe to me. Even if I am innocent, I cannot lift my head, for I am full of shame and drowned in my affliction. If I hold my head high, you stop me like a lion, and again display your awesome power against me. You bring new witnesses against me and increase your anger toward me. Your forces come against me, wave upon wave. Why then did you bring me out of the womb? I wish I had died before any eyes saw me. If only I had never come into being, or had been carried straight from the womb to the grave. But not my few days almost over. Turn away from me so I can have a moment's joy before I go to the place of no return.
Don't die. Why not?
You shadow.
I going. Are you? Do you know where you're going? I'm taking a longer route. I'm gonna take you up on the 49 here. It's gonna get a lot windier once I get up there. I'll be heading to Los Angeles tomorrow, or I guess Arizona tomorrow. So I'll be filming tomorrow. I used to stream on Twitch playing car games. Yeah, I like just driving and stuff. So I'll be going to Arizona, and then I'll go to Long Beach the day after. So I just film live. It's fine. I just finally got this like stand from my phone. And I finally got that Elon Musk internet, so you can go anywhere. So we'll see. And you get to see it all on video, I guess. I had always wanted to do it, but I never did. And then I see other people do it, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But I don't know what devices they use. It's foggy up in here. The fog just rolled back just now. So I don't know if people like to watch fog or not, but why not? You never know what you might see. I typically drive faster in fog just because I'm from the Midwest, so there's been worse situations than just fog. Usually you got one headlight, be fog, you can't even see out your windshield, and you're driving on snow and ice. And it's like, oh, okay, you know. I live in California now, you know, like fog, that's all you got is fog. Like, what's that, you know? And then you got the dum-dums that put on their flashers. It's like, man, I can see you already. You're making it worse. All right. Here we go. We're almost at the 49. So, a little interesting fact about Highway 49. They're just literally, you can look it on Google. It's literally west of Yosemite National Park, but they call it the $1 Million Highway. Now it's probably the $1 billion highway now, but back in the day it was called the $1 Million Highway because every mile is about $1 million of gold. There is a gentleman about 1 month ago. His name's Dave. He found $1 million pocket of gold. It's being cleaned up right now. You can go on. It's goldbay.com, whatever, but it's Gold Bay YouTube channel. But he found a $1 million pocket, an 800-pound specimen of gold, and that gold was found just not too far from here. The corner where I'm gonna be at, it was just found north of that. We're heading east right now, so we're definitely within a half an hour of where that gold was found. Did it look like dark on the camera or no? It's my side. See if it. That better. I don't know. On my end, it looks dark. Like it's Hopefully the sun doesn't make the phone hot or nothing, but I don't know. It shouldn't. I don't have AC in my car either. It just went out last year. Alright.
And allow no evil to dwell in your tents. Then you will lift up your face without shame. You will stand firm and without fear. You will surely forget your trouble, recalling it only as waters gone by. Life will be brighter than noonday, and darkness will become like morning. You will be secure because there is hope. You will look about you and take your rest in safety. You will lie down with no one to make you afraid, and many will court your favor. But the eyes of the wicked will fail, and escape will elude them. Their hope will become a dying gasp.
Chapter 12. Then Job replied, "Wisdom will guide you. But I have a mind as well as you. I am not inferior to you. Who does not know all these things? I have become a laughing stock to my friends, though I called upon God and he answered. Mere laughing stock, though righteous and blameless. Men at ease have contempt for misfortune, as the fate of those whose feet are slippery. The tents of marauders are undisturbed, and those who provoke God are secure. Those who carry their God in their hands. But ask the animals, and they will teach you. Or the birds of the air, and they will tell you. Or speak to the earth, and it will teach you. Or let the fish of the sea. Which of these does not know that the hand of the Lord has done this? In his hand is the life of every creature, and the breath of all mankind. Does not the ear test words as the tongue tastes food? Is not wisdom found among the aged? Does not long life bring understanding? To God belong wisdom and power. Counsel and understanding are his. What he tears down cannot be rebuilt. The man he imprisons cannot be released. If he holds back the waters, there is drought. If he lets them loose, they devastate the land. To him belong strength and victory. Both deceived and deceiver are his. He leads counselors away stripped and makes fools of judges. He takes off the shackles put on by kings and ties a loincloth around their waist. He leads priests away stripped and overthrows men long established. He silences the lips of trusted advisors and takes away the discernment of elders. He pours contempt on nobles and disarms the mighty. He reveals the deep things of darkness and brings deep shadows into the light. He makes nations great and destroys them. He enlarges nations and disperses them. He deprives the leaders of the earth of their reason. He sends them wandering through a trackless waste. They grow in darkness with no light. He makes them stagger like drunkards. Chapter 13. My eyes have seen all this. My ears have heard and understood it. What you know, I also know. I am not inferior to you. But I desire to speak to the Almighty and to argue my case with God. You, however, smear me with lies. You are worthless physicians, all of you. If only you would be altogether silent. For you, that would be wisdom. Hear now my argument. Listen to the pleas of my lips. Will you speak wickedly on God's behalf? Will you speak deceitfully for him? Will you show him partiality? Will you argue the case for God? Would it turn out well if he examined you? Could you deceive him as you might deceive men? He would surely rebuke you if you secretly showed him partiality. Would not his splendor terrify you? Would not the dread of him fall on you? Your maxims are proverbs of ashes. Your defenses are defenses of clay. Keep silent, and let me speak. Then let come to me what may. Why do I put myself in this jeopardy and take my life in my hands? Though he slay me, yet will I hope in him. I will surely defend my ways to his face. Indeed, this will turn out for my deliverance, for no godless man would dare come before him. Listen carefully to my words. Let your ears take in what I say. Now that I have prepared my case, I know I will be vindicated. Can anyone bring charges against me? If so, I will be silent and die. Only grant me these two things, O God, and then I will not hide from you. Withdraw your hand far from me, and stop frightening me with your terrors. Then summon me and I will answer. Or let me speak and you reply. How many wrongs and sins have I committed? Show me my offense and my sin. Why do you hide your face and consider me your enemy? Will you torment a wind blown leaf? Will you chase after dry chaff? For you write down bitter things against me and make me inherit the sins of my youth. You fasten my feet in shackles. You keep close watch on all my paths by putting marks on the soles of my feet. So man wastes away like something rotten, like a garment eaten by moths. Chapter 14. Man born of woman is of few days and full of trouble. He springs up like a flower and withers away. Like a fleeting shadow he does not endure. Do you fix your eye on such a one? Will you bring him before you for judgment? Who can bring what is pure from the impure? No one. Man's days are determined. You have decreed that his month. You have set limits he
This is
cannot exceed.
Coulterville, California.
So look away from him and let him alone till he has put in his time like a hired man. At least there is hope for a tree. If it is cut down, it will sprout again, and its new shoots will not fail. Its roots may grow old in the ground, and its stump die in the soil. Yet the scent of water it will bud, which is like a plant.
Gonna be going through Mariposa and heading over to Oakhurst.
He breathes his last, and is no more. As water disappears from the sea, or a river that becomes parched and dry. So
Stop looking at the sun.
Till the heavens part. Men will not awake or be roused from their sleep. If only you would hide me in the grave and conceal me till your anger has passed. If only you would set me in time and then remember me. If a man dies, will he live again? All the days of my hard service I will wait for my renewal to come. You will call, and I will answer you. You will long for the creature your hands have made. Surely then you will count my steps, but not keep track of my sin. My offenses will be sealed up in a bag. You will cover over my sin. But as a mountain erodes and crumbles, and as a rock is moved from its place, as water wears away stones and torrents wash away the soil, so you destroy man's hope. You overpower him once for all, and he is gone. You change his countenance and send him away. If his sons are honored, he does not know it. If they are brought low, he does not see it. He feels but the pain of his own body, and mourns only for himself. Chapter 15. Then Eliphaz, Temanite, replied, Would a wise man answer with empty notions, or fill his belly with the hot east wind? Would he argue with useless words, speeches that have no value? But you even undermine piety and devotion to God. Your sin prompts your mouth. You adopt the tongue of the crafty. Your own mouth condemns you, not mine. You testify against you. Are you the first man ever born? Were you brought forth before the hills? Do you listen in on God's counsel? Do you limit wisdom to yourself? What do you know that we do not know? What insights do you have that we do not have? The gray and the aged are on our side, men even older than your father. Are God's consolations not enough for you, words spoken gently to you? Why has your heart carried you away? And why do your eyes flash, so that you vent your rage against God and pour out such words from your mouth? What is man that he could be pure, or one born of woman that he could be righteous? If God places no trust in his holy ones, if even the heavens are not pure in his eyes, how much less man, who is vile and corrupt, who drinks up evil like water? Listen to me, and I will explain to you. Let me tell you what I have seen, what wise men have declared, hiding nothing received from their fathers, was given when no alien passed among them. All his days the wicked man suffers torment, the ruthless through all the years stored up for him. Terrifying sounds fill his ears. When all seems well, marauders attack him. He despairs of escaping the darkness. He is marked for the sword. He knows the day of darkness is at hand. Distress and anguish fill him with terror. They overwhelm him like a king poised to attack, because he shakes his fist at God and vaunts himself against the Almighty, defiantly charging against him with a thick, strong shield. Though his face is covered with fat and his waist bulges with flesh, he will inhabit ruined towns and houses where no one lives, houses crumbling to rubble. He will no longer be rich, and his wealth will not endure, nor will his possessions spread over the land. He will not escape the darkness. A flame will wither his shoots, and the breath of God's mouth will carry him away. Let him not deceive himself by trusting what is worthless, for he will get nothing in return. Before his time he will be paid in full, and his branches will not flourish. He will be like a vine, stripped of its unripe grapes, like an olive tree shedding its blossoms. For the company of the godless will be barren, and fire will consume the tents of those who love bribes. They conceive trouble and give birth to evil. Their womb fashions deceit.
Chapter 16. Then Job replied,
I have heard many things like these. Miserable comforters are you all. Can a man be
See what's going on.
Can even a wise man benefit?
Let's see here.
Almighty, if you
Boat ramp. Look at that. It's in the water. Is it?
gave no water,
It's almost there.
and you withheld food from the hungry, though you were a powerful man, owning land. And
Nice and still, thanks to that fog.
you sent widows away empty-handed, and broke the strength of fathers. Is not God in the heights of heaven? What's he? The highest stars.
Well, I got a vehicle approaching.
Does God know? Is he just
I'll be behind the vehicle now.
clouds veil, so he does not see us as he goes about in the vaulted heavens? Keep the old path of evil before their time. Their found way unflushed. They said to God, leave us alone. What can the Almighty do to us?
Alright, let's get back on the road again. Water's not high enough for the boat ramp. Snowfall definitely will help it.
This way prosperity will come to you. Accept instruction from his mouth and lay up his words in your heart. If you return to the Almighty, you will be restored. If you remove wickedness far from Kent and assign your nuggets to the dust, your gold of Ophir to the rocks and the ravines, then the Almighty will be your gold, the choicest silver for you. Surely then you will find delight in the Almighty, and will lift up your face to God. You will pray to him, and he will hear you, and you will fulfill your vows. What you decide on will be done, and light will shine on your ways. When men are brought low and you say, lift them up, then he will save the downcast. He will deliver even one who is not innocent, who will be delivered through the cleanness of your hands.
Chapter 23. Then Job replied,
Even today my complaint is bitter. His hand is heavy, in spite of my groaning. If only I knew where to find him. If only I could go to his dwelling. I would state my case before him and fill my mouth with arguments. I would find out what he would answer me, and consider what he would say. Would he oppose me with great power? No, he would not press charges against me. There an upright man could present his case before him, and I would be delivered forever from my judge. But if I go to the east, he is not there. If I go to the west, I do not find him. When he is at work in the north, I do not see him. When he turns to the south, I catch no glimpse of him. But he knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I will come forth as gold. My feet have closely followed his steps. I have kept to his way without turning aside. I have not departed from the commands of his lips. I have treasured the words of his mouth more than my daily bread. But he stands alone, and who can oppose him? He does whatever he pleases. He carries out his decree against me, and many such plans he still has in store. That is why I am terrified before him. When I think of all this, I fear him. God has made my heart faint. Like wild donkeys in the desert, the poor go about their labor of foraging food. The wasteland provides food for their children. They gather fodder in the fields and glean in the vineyards of the wicked. Lacking clothes, they spend the night naked. They have nothing to cover themselves in the cold. They are drenched by mountain rains and hug the rocks for lack of shelter. The fatherless child is snatched from the breast. The infant of the poor is seized for a debt. Lacking clothes, they go about naked. They carry the sheaves, but still go hungry. They crush olives among the terraces. They tread the wine presses, yet suffer.
Sorry about that. If you were watching, and it went offline, my Elon Musk internet, Starlink, got to the side, so I had to whip it a little bit, so it slid back into place.
No eye will see me, and he keeps his face concealed. In the dark, men break into houses, but by day they shut themselves in. They want nothing to do with the light. For all of them, deep darkness is their morning. They make friends with the terrors of darkness, yet they are foam on the surface of the water. Their portion of the land is cursed so that no one goes into the vineyards. As heat and drought snatch away the melted snow, so the grave snatches away those who have sinned. The womb forgets them. The worm feasts on them. Evil men are no longer remembered, but are broken like a tree. They prey on the barren and the childless woman, and to the widow show no kindness. But God drags away the mighty by his power. Though they become established, they have no assurance of life. He may let them rest in a feeling of security, but his eyes are on their ways. For a little while they are exalted, and then they are gone.
Truck.
They are brought low and gathered up like all others. They are cut off like heads of grain. If this is not so, who can prove me false and reduce my words to nothing?
Chapter 25. Then Bildad the Shuhite replied, Dominion and awe belong to God. He establishes order in the heights of heaven. Can his forces be numbered? Upon whom does his light not rise? How then can a man be righteous before God? How can one born of woman be pure? If even the moon is not bright and the stars are not pure in his eyes, how much less man, who is but a maggot, a son of man, who is only a worm? Chapter 26. Then Job replied, How you have helped the powerless, how you have saved the arm that is feeble. What advice you have offered to one without wisdom, and what great insight you have displayed. Who has helped you utter? Whose spirit spoke from your mouth? The dead are in deep anguish, as beneath the waters and all that live in them. Death is naked before God. Destruction lies uncovered. He spreads out the northern skies over empty space. He suspends the earth over nothing. He wraps up the waters in his clouds, yet the clouds do not burst under their weight. He covers the face of the full moon, spreads spreading his clouds over it. He marks out the horizon on the face of the waters for a boundary between light and darkness. The pillars of the heavens quake, aghast at his rebuke. By his power he churned up the sea. By his wisdom he cut Rahab to pieces. By his breath the skies became fair. His hand pierced the brazen serpent. And the demons are with the outer fringes of his works. How we think still we capture. Men can understand the thunder of his power. Chapter 20. When Job came to Youth's house, as sure as God lives, has denied me justice. The Almighty, who has made me taste the bitterness of soul, as long as I have life with me. The breath of God in my nostrils, my lips will not speak wickedness, and my tongue will not remain deceit. I will never admit you are in the right. Till I die, I will not deny my integrity. I will maintain my right.
This is Bear Valley, but if you look it up on the online, it will not come up as Bear Valley in this location. It'll probably come up on Highway 4. So I don't know why do they call it Bear Valley, but they do. It's like Strawberry, California. There's about 4 of those. There's 2 Bear Valleys that I know of. And that's it. That's all for Bear Valley. That's all she wrote. Smells good if you can smell it. Smell all the fires burning, all the wood stoves. Mount Bullion's next, and then Mariposa.
Iron is taken from the earth, and copper is smelted from ore. Man puts an end to the darkness. He searches the farthest recesses for ore and finds to produce. Far from where people dwell, he cuts a shaft in places forgotten by the fruit of men. Far from men, he dangles and sways. The earth, from which food comes, is transformed below as by fire. Sapphires come from its rocks, and its dust contains nuggets of gold. No bird of prey knows the hidden path. No falcon's eye has seen it. Proud beasts do not set foot on it, and no lion prowls there. Man's hand assaults the flinty rock and lays bare the roots of the mountains. He tunnels through the rock. His eyes see all its treasures. He searches the sources of the rivers and brings hidden things to light. But where can wisdom be found? Where does understanding dwell? Man does not comprehend its worth. It cannot be found in the land of the living. The deep says, it is not in me. The sea says it is not with me. It cannot be bought with the finest gold, nor can its price be weighed in silver. It cannot be bought with gold of Ophir, with precious pearls or sapphires. Neither gold nor crystal can compare with it, nor can it be had for jewels of gold. Coral and jasper are not alike. The price of wisdom is beyond rubies. The topaz of Cush cannot compare with it. It cannot be bought with pure gold. Where then does wisdom come from? Where does understanding dwell? It is hidden from the eyes of every living thing, concealed even from the birds of the air. Destruction and death say, only a rumor of it has reached our ears. God understands the way to it, and He alone knows where it dwells. For He views the ends of the earth and sees everything under the heavens. When He established the force of the wind and measured out the waters, when He made a decree for the rain and a path in abundance, said to man, "The fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to shun evil is understanding." Chapter 29. Job continued his discourse. How I longed for the months gone by, for the days when God watched over me, when his lamp shone upon my head, and by his light I walked through darkness. Oh, for the days when I was in my prime, when God's intimate friendship blessed my house, when the Almighty was still with me, and my children were around me, when my path was drenched with cream, and the rock poured out from me streams of olive oil. When I went to the gate of the city and took my seat in the public square, the young men saw me and stepped aside, and rose to their feet. The chief men refrained from speaking and covering their mouths with their hands. The voices of the nobles were hushed, and their tongues stuck to the roof of their mouths. Whoever heard me spoke well of me, and those who saw me commended me, because I rescued the poor who cried for help, and the fatherless had none to assist me. The man who was dying blessed me. I made the widow's heart sing. I put on righteousness as my clothing. Justice was my robe and my turban. I was eyes to the blind and feet to the lame. I was a father to the needy. I took up the case of the stranger. I broke the fangs of the wicked and snatched the victims from their teeth. I thought, I would die in my own house. My days are as numerous as the grains of sand. My roots will reach to the water, and the dew will lie all night on my branches. My glory will remain fresh in me, the bow ever new in my hand. They listened to me expectantly, waiting in silence for my counsel. After I had spoken, they spoke no more. My words fell gently on their ears. They waited for me as for showers, and drank in my words as the spring rain. When I smiled at them, they scarcely believed it. The light of my face was precious to them. I chose the way for them and sat as their chief. I dwelt as a king among his troops. I was like one who comforts mourners. Chapter 30.
This is Mount Julian. Got the Mariposa Airport. There's this building right here. This truck is. It used to be an airport in it's like a restaurant, but they closed up. The lady was getting old, needed to retire. Yeah, the Aquafria. I don't know if you know like about gold stories, but there's a lot of lost gold over in the Aquafria area. And just to the left here, slightly, or right in front of you, is where the choppers land for the wildfires that we have out here. And if you want to buy the airport, Mariposa Airport is up for sale for, I don't know, I think it's like $2 million or something. Could be $1 million, but just so you know, if you like buying an airport, let me go get that money out of the bank and buy an airport. Cash in your Bitcoin, your 10 tokens. About to come on the Mariposa. This is where that vehicle's sitting. Usually cops hang out right there. Mariposa, California. Here we go. Just minutes away. We'll be driving through town. Take less than 5 minutes to drive through. Easy peasy. Mariposa, California. I believe this is city limits for sure. don't think I've seen the sign. Yosemite National Park is off to your left there. You go on the 140. We're on the Highway 49 right now. Entering Mariposa, which means butterfly in Spanish. It's going to take, oh, look at that nice oldie. Take about 5 minutes to drive through town, if that. Pretty small town. Got the fire station. Actually do have a DMV here. It's only open 2 days a week. But you know what? I tell you what. This is probably this DMV and Sonora would have to be the best DMV to come to, because if you go in the city, you're going to be waiting for hours. You know, you can walk in here. Oh, it looks like it's open too. Yeah. What's today? Tuesday? Oh yeah, it is. Tuesdays and Thursdays I think it's open. And you just walk in and basically walk out. We're gonna see the old downtown. Old downtown's nice. That's the main traffic flow. All tourists go. So at the stop sign, see the 140 there? So at the stop sign to the left will take you into Yosemite National Park. I'm not heading that way, but you can go, little red car. Get famous on YouTube. Did see the butterfly murals from Mariposa? I don't know if you can see that or not. Angle of the camera. Oh, it says need to cool down because of the sun. Oh, she says she wants to go to that place. All right, this is downtown Main Street. These are the newer buildings, and we're gonna be seeing the old buildings here in about less than a minute. Basically what the old cowboys saw back in the day. They actually do have those buildings standing, so I don't know if they're, you know, from that era, but they probably done worked on and all that over time. Here we go. Basically after this gas station, the old downtown actually begins. Well, no, there's not one on the building there. There we go. Real short and sweet. Don't blink, anybody. Do not blink. Otherwise, you'll not see it. I don't know what you can see on that camera. I wish I could go wide with it, but it was hollering at me saying put it up like up and down like this, so I don't know. guess I need to figure out how that thing works. Alright, we're continuing on the 49. If I went straight there, it would have taken me on the 140, which takes you to Merced, California. This is heading to Bootjack. Where in the heck is Bootjack? So, we're also heading to Oakhurst, California. Mariposa Fairgrounds will be coming up here. Off to your right hand side right now, you'll see some water. There's a road you can actually cross as well, but from what I understand, it's a sewage plant, so it's not like you should drink that water. It looked clean to me, but I don't know. It's coming up here. I don't know if you can see. We'll see it in the camera or not. Sometimes I figure out if you can have multiple cameras set up. That'd be cool. You can see on the left and the right. There's a little creek here. And old highway there. This guy's turning on the old highway. Let's see if you can see that body of water crossing the road. Maybe not. I can see it. I can see it now. I don't know about you guys. There's the road right there. It's usually flowing over, and it is right now. You can drive across some water. And the Mariposa Fairgrounds are to the left of us right now. They have a lot of events there. Not for today, though. You can also camp there as well. So if you guys ever come visit, you can go camping at the Mariposa Fairgrounds. Oh, shoot. I had people on my butt like there's no tomorrow. But kind of backing off. They're backing off a little bit. Going up this little hill. Put in power mode here. I'm driving a Toyota Prius. It's official, and it's official off-road Prius. I lifted my Prius officially. So, and I have been off-roading with it already. On one of my other channels, I have a few channels. One of my other channels, I do rocks and stuff. Rocks and minerals. And, went off-roading out, well, it was actually California, but, yeah, bottomed out. I bottomed out a few times with my lifting side. See if this guy has one guy behind me and another guy looking to pass, but I don't think he's going to pass. Oh, might be wrong. No, he's gonna speed up last second. You better keep going slick. Don't slow down. I'm doing some trail driving. I feel like going to sleep. I've been on the road quite often. Been driving back and forth to Arizona. 9-hour road trip. I'm heading back there tomorrow. Don't know what time I'll leave, but I plan. Oh, I don't know if you guys see the snow on the caps up there, but probably not. Probably too far away. Camera. There might be some closer snow here. I plan to, yeah, so tomorrow I plan to drive to Arizona. I need to be there by 3 o'clock their time, which is an hour. So I need 2 o'clock my time. So I need to figure out about 9 hours. Just because if I don't leave at midnight, I don't think I'll be going through LA, because LA gets pretty crowded. And then the following day, I gotta be in Long Beach. So, I don't know if people stream live at night, or what the heck. I guess I'll even do it during the fog too. Hey, this town right here is Boot Jack, California. Where they got a bumper sticker that says, "What? Where in the heck is Boot Jack?" Well, there it is, right there. There's a lot for sale as well. I saw a fire roll through here a few years ago. Didn't really burn the outskirts of people's places, but not in town. And that Boot Jack, guys. Hopefully it didn't blink. You would have missed it. There's a couple little miniature more towns left until we get to Bookers. So, I don't know. I might stream on the way back. I will definitely probably stream live. But my dog's got a channel. I might go live on her channel, because she's with me right now. So, on the way back, I might go live on her channel. And if I don't go live on her channel, I'll go live on my channel here. On the way back, but I gotta go to a friend's storage unit. Gotta pick up some stuff for him. He's out of the state right now, so I was down here the other day, and well, I was talking to him. I figured, I should have got the other stuff for you. Glad I ain't driving my truck. A little cheaper than gas going this way. Sorry, Jolene. There you go. Try to think about a mile here. Take a right. I always say don't think about it, but I'm like, they already thought about it. Some people, some people think about it and think about it and think about it, and they do it the last second and get into an accident. It's like, if you thought about it, you should have just done it the first time. And you look who it is. The truck that I was behind before. I would have been in front of him, but I pulled off. So look at the lake. I caught up to him again. Come on, buddy. You got a truck. You got at least a V6 in that thing, don't you? That ain't no 4-cylinder. Oh, shoot. Tired from the last road trip. I'm gonna get some rest here. When I get back from Long Beach, I'll take a little breather. Gonna make some t-shirts. We'll Jolene to sleep. She said I quit. Jolene's my dog. Love dog. Alright, let's kick it back to Eco. They had a little snow up on these mountains last week. Decided to melt, I guess. There's miracles of coffee. Did you see that? I don't know if you see that down there or not. You like driving? I do like driving. Maybe I should say I love driving. I probably should say I love driving because I play video games. I played video games that driving on there, but I was hurt at the time. Now, I'm not hurt, so I don't play those games unless I got hurt, I suppose. But yeah, I do fly for free. I choose not to fly. Choose not to fly. I don't fly that often. I'd rather drive. I mean, I remember my mom said when I showed up in Iowa, that's where I'm originally from. They're like, my mom's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I come to visit you." "Yeah, but why is your truck here?" "I drove." "Yeah, but you fly for free." I'm like, "Yeah, then you have to pay for expensive rental, you know. And then on top of it, you don't get to see the country, you know. Like you fly over all that stuff, you know. I mean, yeah, I've probably seen it 100 times. That's why there's, you know, different. If you don't see it, if you go like at nighttime, yeah, there's things you'll miss, of course. But so the way I look at it is, okay, well, if you drive through the nighttime, maybe the next time you drive through the daytime, you see something different. But the cool part is there's more than one ways to get to Iowa. I mean, there's not a whole lot, but once you get to a certain point, then you can switch it up a little bit. You get to Rawlins, Wyoming, you can go up north through Casper, you know, I mean, depends on, you know, you get to Nebraska, you got a few extra ways to go, and I don't know, I like it. Right now, I'm one of those kind of guys that just drive back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And one of these days, I still got storage, so I'm trying to go over there and get my stuff, come back. And so once I get rid of my storage unit, then it will be basically I'll be driving, you know. I'll be like, oh well, I don't have to be there in 30 hours. That was my mindset before, you know. My father, he's the last one that just passed away a couple years ago. So ideally, you know, now it's just like, let me just enjoy. I also have my dogs. She got a channel. I got a mining channel, prospecting channel. So I'll be doing like rock counting all across the country. So I got that live, like, what is it? 5-star. What is it called? Elon Musk internet. Yeah, I just call it Elon Musk. I always forget what it's called. Come on, Betsy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 trucks. 4 trucks. Not a car, but trucks. They got at least a V6 under the hood. I don't got no V6. Well, I don't even know what they got in here. Probably a 4-cylinder. Maybe a 2-cylinder. I don't know. a battery cylinder. A battery cylinder with 2 cylinders. I don't know. When I'm in my V8, I get up and go. This guy in front of me definitely got a V6. I'm not even power mode yet. No, not yet. Okay, I think I'm in power mode now. I just pushed it on. Come on, buddy, you gonna pull over there? I think you got a second lane here. Yeah, no. No, I guess not. Forgot where that passing lane was. Come on, Betsy, you got this. Oh, 1 mile. See, I'm 1 mile early. I guess a good pass. We got the dotted lines, but yeah, shoot. Not now. The car's coming. Oh, Betsy wanted to move finally. Oh, she wants to move, don't she? Just pick the gear up. Oh, because the passing lane's coming. So, I don't know. I'm not used to other states with this, but because I don't think they really had them back then. But here in California, what I learned is pretty quick. And sadly, I didn't really notice it before, but this is what they do in California. They drive all slow, so you can't pass. And then what they do is, when you can't pass, speed up. They speed up to 20,000 miles an hour, so you can't pass. And then when you get to double lane again, oh, guess what? Oh, you can't pass again, so we're going 2 miles an hour. Yeah, you know what? I say no. Yeah, you don't do that, you know? I mean, for me, I say be considerate of people, you know? If you're driving and you don't, I mean, I understand those people are trying to piss people off, but, you know, if you don't feel like driving the speed limit, pull over. Just be considerate, you know? If you feel like driving fast one day, okay, well, you know, we all have times and situations. You know, I mean, there might be an emergency one day. Okay. You know what? When you got wildfires burning at your house, you know, and you need to get home to help your animals out, well, that's a whole different situation. You know what? I'm going to pass on a double line any day for a person going to the speed limit. Then I'll put my flashers on saying, hey, I'm a hazardous vehicle. I got, and they probably know there's a fire burning, you know what I mean? But I've had that situation before, you know? That's why I say that. If you're wondering what we're coming on Awani, California, little Indian town. And then follow that is Oakhurst, California. Yeah, we do have snow caps up in the mountains here to the left. Well, yeah, no. Some of these people that they make these lines, they really don't make sense. Because, you know, you got people that will film or take pictures, saying, oh, this person passed illegally and how dare them. But it's like the people made the road, you know, they have a yellow line, right? Or a double line like this, but you can see miles ahead of you. And it's like, why don't you have a dotted line so you can pass? That makes no sense. Now, I understand that they just don't feel like you should pass. Okay, I'm fine with that. But here's the difference that I don't agree with. They have a dotted line that you can pass. And I have passed, I know several spots in California you can pass on this dotted line, right? But it is so dangerous because there's bins. If you don't know about the bin, because I learned pretty quick, I was like, oh, I'm driving. All of a sudden a car shows up and I'm like, oh, I'm about to die. And I'm like, if I did get in a crash, I would have sued the county like nothing, because how can you put a dotted line right there and tell me, oh, I don't see anybody. I didn't know there's a bin there, you know? Yeah, so there's idiots out there that paint these lines saying, oh, trust us, you know? So, and that's what we do, and we put our lives into these idiots that paint the lines. So, going back to the double, well, again, well, if it's a double line, I really don't care, because it's like you got doofuses that paint these lines saying you can pass, but really you shouldn't be passing because you'll die, you know? And we have a big train of people here. Don't know why. I mean, it's noon. It's noon. We're in Ahwahnee, California now. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Literally. But yeah, well, today's a Tuesday and it's the noon hour, and there's just a train of people. It's not the summertime, but yeah, interesting. Someone chimed in. I can't see what you said because the sun's kind of blaring in my eyes here. I'm guessing you're nearby. I can't read it right now unless I could come to a complete stop, or I'm in the shade. Ow. That shade helped a little bit. I'm about an hour drive. Can't see that last that last one. I'll see you here shortly. There's a welcome to the channel. If you've never been here before. My name's Daniel. My dog Jolene is with me as well. I might be going live on her channel on the way back. I went live on her channel the other night, right before the sun went down. I was like, oh man, I should have done it sooner, but I just got on the road, so she wanted to come along. Man, what are these cars here for? They just like lunch hour all of a sudden. Hey everybody, let's go to Oakhurst, California. Maybe they're all retired. I don't know. Oh, darn it. I'm gonna see the last word. I know you're like you're saying the location, but I can't see it. There's a sheet coming up here. Oh, Sonora. Oh, okay, nice. I was like, it kind of looked like Iowa or something, you know? But I don't know. Oh, cool. I'm originally from Don Pedro, so I mean not originally, but like I live in Don Pedro. Originally from Iowa, but live in Don Pedro. Hey, do you hunt rocks or gold or anything? I have a mining channel. I was gonna go live on there, but from what I understand, it's people can track where you are with the gold. So I was like, nah, probably not. Maybe just when I'm on my boat or something, or you know. Oh, gold. Oh, nice. Yeah, me too. Did you hear about? Did you hear about that 800 pounder north of Coulterville they found? About a little over a month ago. From goldbay.com. Found a 800-pound specimen. It's supposed to be a Tucson. I thought it was going to be in this Tucson show, which I'll be in Tucson here in a couple weeks, but I guess it won't be ready because it has to take like 5 months or something to get cleaned or something like that. Yeah, so he found a pocket, like even other gold was there too. This guy was just like, I mean, he had an excavator. I walked on that property. It's like, man, I walk across that spot, you know, or you know, that's how close I was to, you know, that much money, you know. But I can say this: I work for an airline, so they had like bags of money one time coming through, and I'm loading the plane, and I'm like, wow, this is how much money my fingertips literally touched. I mean, like, I think there have been like $5 million. I'm like, wow, that's how close I literally touching the bag that had all the money in. I'm not. To me, it's not about money, but it's like, you know, it's just interesting. I mean, sadly, it takes money to survive. If you choose to be on the money grid, you have to say that. If you don't choose, I mean, one day I will be off the money grid, but you know, I don't know when that day will come, or I guess when the next COVID happens, you know, you start to something. If I get shade here, oh, break up. Oh, I'm not breaking up with you. Oh, it's that Elon Musk internet, because maybe I don't have a clear vision of the sky, you know. Oh, in Sonora, if you've ever been to that parade up there, that parade on Mom's Day, Mother's Day, a few years back, I was Bigfoot in the costume. But yeah, I'm heading to Arizona tomorrow, and then I go to Long Beach the following day. I want to learn how to make t-shirts for a few rock sayings I have. I sell rocks at different events and stuff. Like, one of the events coming up is Calaveras County in March. Their club is having a deal, and we'll be there outside. Mariposa's got their show coming up. I'll be there as well, probably indoors with the gold guy. I do have a couple pieces for gold for sale, but not trying to sell a whole lot. All right, we're in Oakhurst here. I've got a stoplight coming up. If I stop in time, maybe we can read this stuff here. Man, got my bank off to the right. I subbed. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice to kind of meet you. My other channels is 2.5 Prospectors. It's 212 Prospectors. Also, the other one's Fox Lookalike 3036. And then I do have a fourth channel I just started. It's an AI. I'm not a big fan of AI, but I was like, oh, let me play around with it, you know. I'm still not a fan of it, though. Fresno, we're not going to Fresno all the way. Not until tomorrow. It's green. AutoZone. Are you in the zone? Now, when you look at AutoZone, you got the AU, TO, then zone. So if you look at it, you could say A2Z, but because there's a U there, you can just say AU. So basically AU is gold, right? So gold to zone. Come on, big boy. Oh, there's almost other cars in front. One's turning or something. One is turning. Land is for sale. Want to buy some land? There you go. You might have some gold on your land if you buy there. So, Chichanzi, I'm over here by that Chichanzi casino. We're Course Gold, 7 miles away. Yeah, we're going to Course Gold, never mind. I said I was going to Ochre, sorry about that. I'm going to Course Gold. There we go. Finally got out of the sun. Stop looking at the sun, you'll be blinding yourself. How many people will pull off to the side for a slow-moving vehicle? A lot of these people say they're not slow-moving because they're not like a big truck or whatever, so they're not going to pull off to the side, of course, you know. If it's a truck, okay, they will. They're considerate. I'm not in a hurry. Maybe kind of, I don't know. Maybe to feed my goats. I had a couple of goats in my yard, so I was like, they're blocking my exit plan, so. Is that truck? Might be. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? You can't really see your comment right now. Get some solid. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, where are you at? We got the mountains over here. We got some snow over there. But no snow here. You know, we've been chilling about, 60 degrees or so. Can't complain too much. I was just in Arizona the other day and it was about 80 degrees. All the snowbirds were there, but it does get cold at nighttime. I'll get over here. I'm not in a hurry. No one's behind me either. I can't see any comments right now. The sun's glaring at me. Well, yeah, this is, if you want to know, west of the Yosemite National Park. Actually kind of heading southwest towards Fresno. I might be streaming on the way back. I gotta go back. Of course, it's on my way there. And, but I might be streaming on my dog's channel because my dog's with me. She's sleeping right now. I think she wants to be on camera. I don't know. Oh, we got Utah in front of me. Utah. Oh, you say Kansas. Idaho. Utah. What's up, Utah? You're I know. Oh, I can switch over there. Battery mode. Man, where's all the people out for? I mean, it's not. I don't even know. It's just like a random day. There's tons of people. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm on the 140 currently. On the 140. Heading to a storage unit. Not an option or nothing, just a friend of mine's storage unit. Needs some stuff out of his stuff. He's in a different state, and I plan to see him tomorrow. And I figured, oh, we got an hour or two to drive. Be driving to Arizona tomorrow, and be driving to where else? Oh, Long Beach the following day from Arizona, and then home, then take a break, then take a few day break, and then go back to Arizona. What can I say? I like to drive. That's what I can say. I can say that. I love to drive. I don't do self-driving cars. I don't do cruise control, because cruise control was the beginning of a self-driving car. I can't have done cruise control back in the day, but when I figured it out, one time it broke on me, and I'm like, I'm not going to fix this, and then that's when I realized, wow, this is like a self-driving car. Oh, I think when they finally introduced self-driving cars, because I didn't think there would, I don't know, I never thought about it, you know. I mean, yeah, we saw movies and stuff like that. The movies, if you want to watch any movies, they will tell you the future. I mean, sadly, they know what's going to happen because they're the ones creating it. I mean, you can call me crazy, but I've been right ever since. I mean, you know, I mean, like, we were like watching I Am Legends, and you're like, you know, oh, it's a sci-fi movie. No, it's a real pie. Guess what? They got those robots running around. I mean, they're not like super noticeable right now. I mean, here and there, but where are you going? Just pulling over. We're going through coarse gold here. Of course there's gold here, but it's just very coarse. Very small. Yosemite. Fuel stop. Gas is almost $4 up here. Depends on what kind of gas you get. Yeah, California's the raging Cajun state. No, it's not raging Cajun, but raging on gas prices. Raging on every other price. There's downtown coarse gold there. Enjoy it. Do not blink. Do not blink. Gold Creek Center here. Do not blink. You will miss it. So tape your eyes wide open so you can see this lovely town. Wild Fig Kitchen. Oh, there's a teepee there. Let's go knock to see if anyone's home. Historic Village in Coarse Gold. Raymond, 16 miles to the right there. I gotta remember what the storage unit's at. I've been here once. But I somehow had to use a map because I didn't know where I was going. I'm not trying to use a map now. course, if I see it, well, then I'll know. It's next to a tire shop. I think there's a passing lane first. I don't know. I don't like to slam on my brakes. I like to know where I'm going. But, there's a guy kind of right behind me. If there's one more passing lane, I definitely, let everybody go by. As you can see, there's a lot of people in front of me, too, so I think it's coming up really quick. He's got his brakes. I don't need to put brakes on. I just put a battery mode on. Is this it? No, it's the next one. That's what I thought it was. Last time I thought that was it. So, what's it? This one here. This is it right here. So I'm glad that truck is out there. Well, here we go, John Storage. And he's open this time. He wasn't open last time. All right. Okay. Location.